Hey, welcome back. So, in the last video, we have learned about how we can link our CSS files, which are external, to the HTML files, right? And in this video, we will learn about the structure of the CSS code. What does this mean, right? And how you can write CSS code. As you can see, we have written some lines of CSS, and here you can find some similarities as well. So basically what happens here is that here we have the h1, which means in the language of CSS, like, hey, select all of the h1 tags inside of the HTML. Okay. And then we have opening and the closing curly braces. And inside of that, we have written color, colon, and then we have written the name of the color, which is blue, and then semicolon, which is very, very important. Okay, so now how you can write CSS. Basically, whenever you want to select something inside of your HTML, what you have to do, basically you have to first of all add that particular tag, or in the upcoming videos we will learn about the selectors in a little bit more. You can add some more classes, and also you can select some IDs as well. But for now, just remember that this particular thing before the curly braces is the selector, is the thing which we want to style. And inside of the curly braces is the styles which we want to apply to that particular element of HTML. This is that. Very, very simple. And how we can apply some styles? By doing something like this. For example, here I am changing the color of the text. So I have written here color in all lowercase, which is important. Then colon, and then we have to write the value. Which value? So here I have written blue, and then semicolon. Semicolon means like, hey, the color, this color has this value blue, and then it ends. Like after it, if I write something like font size, something like this, and then write like, let's say 60 pixels, we will get into this. So if I do save, first of all, if you have followed me through, then we have installed Prettier. And if I just remove the semicolon and remove this one and save, nothing will happen currently right now. But what is happening here inside of VS Code, it is saying like, hey, the CSS is a little bit confused right now. Like, hey, the color is blue, and then there is no ending to that. And then there is this font size. So the styles will not be applied. So to close that, what we have to do, we have to add the semicolon here and then semicolon here. And here inside of this font size, what you can see is that this font size has two words, right? And these are separated by a hyphen. And this is the norm. You will be seeing so much. So if I just do font, and then you can see there are a bunch of things, and every style, like to style the font, is followed by this one, like font family, font size, font weight, and so on and so forth. So in this way, we can write CSS. And yes, there are a ton loads of CSS which we have to learn about, and this will be a very, very heavy section as well to learn about CSS. Okay, so this is basically the basic structure of CSS code which we can write inside of our CSS file.